All right, the data center war is on. You've got Iren, Applied Digital, and Nebius all chasing the same AI opportunity, but they're doing it in very different ways. That matters because the winner here may not be the one with the biggest hype. It may be the one with the model that can actually scale. And if the market starts rewarding one approach over the others, this comparison could look very different very fast. My name is Rick Orford. I'm a Wall Street Journal bestselling author. I've been trading since 1999, and no, I'm not a financial advisor. That is a good thing. I break down the numbers so retail investors like us can make smarter, more confident decisions with our money. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. And you all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by almost 6 times. Go to fool.com/Ricko to get your 10 stock picks right now. So right out of the gate, let's start with Iren. This company was originally a Bitcoin miner that has now pivoted into AI data centers. So how does that work? Well, Iren still mines Bitcoin, and it also remotely rents out GPUs for AI training and inference. But the key advantage is the infrastructure it has is already built for mining. Bitcoin mining requires an enormous amount of power, cooling, and data center capacity. So now Iren is repurposing and expanding those same facilities to host large GPU clusters for AI workloads, which with a strong focus on renewable energy. Next, we've got Applied Digital. And like Iren, the company also was tied to Bitcoin mining, specifically by providing infrastructure for miners. But today, Applied Digital is focused on building and operating data centers that are designed for high-performance computing and AI. Think of it like real estate. Applied Digital acts like a landlord. Instead of selling computing power directly, it's leasing data center capacity, power, and cooling to companies that want to run their own AI hardware. And that modular structure can be a very attractive aspect of the business, but I am going to come back to that in a minute. And then there's Nebius. Unlike the other two, I think Nebius is better described as an AI cloud platform provider. This company sells AI compute as a service, allowing other companies to access its GPU clusters, training environments, and development tools through the cloud. Everything here happens remotely. So instead of renting physical space like the others, Nebius provides access to computing power through a software platform, kind of similar to how companies use AWS or other cloud providers. Now, to sum it all up, Applied Digital is the AI infrastructure real estate company. Nebius is the AI compute provider. And Iren, well, they sit somewhere in between. It's the hybrid choice. Now, before I go any further, picture this. Maybe you like one of these 3 stocks, but you think they're expensive and you don't want to buy at the current price. You want to wait for the price to come down a bit. Well, one way to do that is by selling a cash-secured put. It's one way that retailers can take action without buying the stock right now. You get paid to wait for the price to come down at a specific price, and then you buy it if it does. And I covered the strategy all up here in this video, so definitely check it out. Now, let's start by comparing the relevant metrics between the 3 companies. Iren currently trades around $41 a share, and it's up 473% in the last year. It closed at a high of over $76 on November 5th of last year. Applied Digital, though, they're trading around $27 a share, and it's up 292%. And earlier this year, it closed at over $41. Last, Nebius is trading around $108 and has grown 276% over the same period. Its highest closing price in the last year did happen around October when it reached $135, but the story looks very different year to date. Nebius is at the top with 29% growth, Applied Digital follows at 12%, and then Iren is at 9%. In terms of market cap, Nebius is still the highest at $28 billion, followed by Iren at $14 billion, and then Applied Digital, well, they're the so-called baby of the three at $8 billion. Now, based on the latest quarterly financials, Nebius also has the highest revenue amount at $227.7 million, while Applied Digital has the lowest at $126.6 million. But all three companies, they're still operating at a loss. Though it is notable that Applied Digital has the smallest loss by a significant margin at just $17.5 million. Now, let's talk about valuations. For pre-net income companies, the go-to metrics here are price to sales, or P to S, and price to book. P to S compares the company's stock price to its revenue on a per-share basis. And price to book compares the company's stock price to its net assets, again, per share based on what the balance sheet says. The lower the values here, the better. And right now, all three companies are trading at around the same price to book of 5. However, their price to sales ratios are quite different. Applied Digital is the highest at 53, followed by Nebius at 46, and then comes Iren at 25. So all three companies saw massive momentum over the last year, but right now, Nebius is leading the pack on revenue base, scale, and year-to-date performance. However, Iren appears to be the cheapest on a valuation basis, and Applied Digital seems to have a better handle on its losses, at least in the latest quarter. Now, let's have a look at the latest developments and growth prospects for each company, because this will help explain why investors are paying attention to them, at least in the first place. And Iren's biggest recent catalyst, of course, is its 5-year, $9.7 billion deal with Microsoft. Under the deal, Iren will supply Microsoft with high-performance compute capacity from its 750-megawatt Texas campus. The company is also planning to expand its GPU clusters to around 150,000 units. And that could significantly increase its revenue potential if those units are fully leased. Next, Applied Digital. Last year, the company announced an $11 billion deal with CoreWeave, and Nvidia bought 7.7 million shares of its stock. But then, the AI giant has since sold off its shares at a profit, but it led to a sharp decline in Applied Digital stock in February. Still, it's not all bad news. The company is still hard at work expanding its leasable space. Back in January, it announced Delta Forge 1. That is a new data center campus that's said to offer up to 300 megawatts of IT workload. Combined with its earlier data centers, Polaris Forge 1 and 2, this brings the company's total computing load to 900 megawatts. And if the company can lease these facilities at full or near capacity, well, that revenue generation is going to be significant. Then we've got Nebius, arguably the biggest of the three. Recently, Nvidia invested $2 billion in Nebius, and like with Applied Digital, the stock got a significant boost afterwards. Aside from that, Nebius has also secured deals with the likes of Microsoft and Meta. And based on all this information, Nebius appears to be the most promising choice of this three. It's got backing from some of the biggest names in AI, and that improves the market sentiment. It also gives investors greater visibility and more confidence in its growth. Now, Iren and Applied Digital, they're no slouches either. Their recent expansions may lead to more significant deals down the line. However, that'll all depend on the companies leasing a significant portion of their compute and data center capacity. By the way, these conversations come up all the time on my Discord. Do check it out. It's free to join. Just scan this QR code. Now, with all that being said, which is the better buy of the three? Well, consider that a consensus among 11 analysts rate Nebius a moderate buy with an average score of 4.36 out of 5. It's got a high target price of $232 and suggests there's as much as 114% potential upside. For Iren, 14 analysts rate Iren, well, the same, only it's got a 4.29 average score out of 5. And it's got a $125 high target price, and that suggests more than 200% potential upside. However, Applied Digital, beats both with a strong buy rating from 14 analysts and a combined average score of 4.79. The high target price of $99 suggests there's as much as 260% potential upside. So here's where I see it, because I know you want to know, right? Overall, I think Nebius here is still the most promising, at least in the medium term. It's bigger, it's got a larger revenue stream, and it's got Nvidia's backing, which counts a lot in the AI market. Now, it is somewhat expensive based on valuations, but we see that all the time in tech, especially when a company is ramping up. And it's not really alarming, at least not yet. Now, if you're looking for a value play, I think Iren is probably the better choice. It's trading at lower multiples, and its prospects, they're not bad either. I mean, its hybrid setup and pivot to data center infrastructure are definitely worth watching. In my opinion, though, the riskiest and potentially most rewarding is Applied Digital. Yes, it's got the highest analyst scores, and the target price is quite attractive. But most of that depends on how successful the company is at leasing its data center capacity. And that's really the key point in this whole comparison. You'd think all AI infrastructure plays should move together, but they won't, because these companies, they're not in the same business. One is more like infrastructure real estate, one is more like cloud compute, and one is kind of trying to blend the two together. So that's my take on these three AI infrastructure companies. But what do you think? Which one do you think is the best AI infrastructure company in 2026? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, while you're there, if you found the video helpful, do like and subscribe, because it helps others find the video, it supports the channel, and it makes sure that you don't miss out on my next deep dive. Well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.